Yo, what is going on, buddy? Crypto Kid here, coming at you guys again with another video, guys. Exciting times in the crypto world. A lot of price action that we haven't seen, especially if you guys have been in the space for the past year or two. We have not seen times like this in quite a while. There's a lot of money on the table to be made, but we got to make sure that we're using our money in an intelligent way. We're not just chasing these gainers like Stellar XLM went 20% today. We're not just going to jump on those ones and try to kind of piggyback on those gains. We're going to try to spot these coins before they pump, get our money into them, and then hold and sell at the right time, making sure to take profits along the way. So today's video is going to be about Ethereum. This is in my opinion, probably my favorite project in all of crypto. The amount of contracts and like applications built on the Ethereum network is just, it's unrivaled, guys. There's no other coin in the space quite like Ether. And so we're going to go ahead, do a little bit of price analysis here today. I'm going to tell you guys where I think this is going. So, of course, if we want to go ahead and look at the weekly chart, we have just gone crazy. We were pretty stagnant, relatively stagnant for the times of today for quite a while here, as you can see, kind of all the way from December 28th to just about January 1st, just kind of staying around this like 710, 730 level. And then out of nowhere, we start to see the steady rise. As you can see, the 24-hour volume just kind of didn't really pick up that much, but the price, there's just a lot less people selling, basically. And of course, this is all kind of tied to Bitcoin at this point, but then basically we start leading up here, and the volume just goes crazy. If you guys can see that 24-hour volume, we go from basically 13, 14 million all the way up to 32 million, and then it peaked out here at about 67 to, I believe it was 85 million at one point in there. So basically, last night, I'm not sure if you guys were staying up like I was. I stayed up till like 2 a.m. or whatever watching the price, and it went all the way up to these crazy levels, $1,168 if you guys use Coinbase. We basically went up once we broke $1,000. We went, this was absolutely crazy to watch on live speed, but basically $1,000 at 10:40 p.m. And then, as you guys saw in that last clip, basically by 1:30, 1:40, we are already at $1,168 or $63. It might have been. But the important thing here, we kind of got to zoom out, guys. We can't look at the short term. If we go to the all-time charts here, we're still not at all-time highs. I think a lot of the exchanges kind of peaked at 1420 to 1440 range. Coinbase has it at 1420. But the max that we got yesterday, as we just mentioned, was only in the $1,100 range. So we are still off from those all-time highs. And then if we go over and look at Bitcoin, for example, it's absolutely crushed its all-time high. I believe it was 75% at the peak of this recent high compared to its previous all-time high. So Ethereum is definitely lagging, and in terms of money making, this is a brilliant opportunity to make a lot of money, because we kind of get to see what's going to happen with Ethereum before it even happens just by watching Bitcoin. So personally with Bitcoin, I'm probably going to be making a video on that later. This is just a whole separate thing, but just to kind of put it out there, everything's tied to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes down, the market goes down. If Bitcoin goes up, the market goes up. And when Bitcoin goes up 63% in a month, you better believe that all these other altcoins are also going to be seeing some major gains. And also, the one thing we got to note is that when Bitcoin dominance falls and the price doesn't take a huge dump down, the coins like Ethereum are the first ones to benefit. So personally, over the next, hopefully the next few days, just kind of stay on that track. We can't really dump too hard, or else I think a lot of people are kind of going to lose their spirits. We kind of got to keep this hype up. And if the price continues to make these kind of daily highs like Bitcoin did, I think that the future for Ethereum is going to be quite crazy. So just to slow down here, guys. Sorry if I'm talking a little too fast. Just getting really excited. But I think you'd have to be a crazy man to think that Ethereum doesn't hit these all-time highs very soon, just kind of based off what Bitcoin did. And I think by the end of the year, not that I think, I know for 100% fact, unless something just absolutely horrible happened, that Ethereum is going to see that $1,400 high. If I had to guess, I'm going to say that it is going to be in the month of January, probably sooner rather than later. So we're talking 40% gain right off the bat if we stay at $1,000. This could happen in a matter of days, a matter of weeks. We don't really know yet, but we just kind of got to hold strong. So anyways, $1,400, $1,500 I think is a great price target if you want to take some gains. So now just to kind of put that out there, I'm sure you can watch so many technical analysis YouTubers, but I'm just going to keep it simple. Ethereum is headed to all-time highs. You can take that to the bank. So now let's transition into where you should put that money. So if we come over here onto CoinMarketCap, we're going to want to note a few things. One, Ethereum is going to launch Ethereum 2.0, I believe. January 15th is like a big date for Ethereum 2.0. And so coins that could potentially launch, can potentially get brought up with that launch. The one I'm focusing on is OMG network, which kind of helps solve the scalability problem with Ethereum. So this is one you guys kind of want to take a look at right now. OMG sitting at 53, market cap of $450 million. I'm not a financial advisor, but just given that news and given that OMG is going to be a lot more than correlated to Ethereum, it's actually going to be kind of connected in a way, hopefully. I think you would be wise to put in a small percentage of your portfolio into OMG and just kind of wait for that news to drop. But then my main coin that I'm basically going to be taking my Ethereum gains into is actually going to be Chainlink. So I already did the math earlier. Chainlink supply is just under 400 million. That's just the current active supply in the markets. So what we're going to need is just under a $40 billion market cap for Chainlink to reach $100. So sorry, I'm dropping everything right now, getting all flustered. But for Chainlink, basically to go from, let's see, $100 to its current price of $13.44. Let me just run some calculations here. 100 divided by 13.44. It's going to be about a 7.5x. We're looking at 750% gains from Chainlink. Could be coming sooner rather than later. So I guess the top plan here is to ride Ethereum to $1,400-$1,500. Take some gains there. Whether you want to take all of your money out, I don't think that would be wise. But maybe take 20, 30, 40, 50% of your money. Bring that into Chainlink. Bring that into OMG and coins like that could pump with it. I think that would be a really smart play, and that's how you're going to make an absolute killing in these markets. But we can't get greedy, guys. We got to make sure we're leaving some money on the sidelines. So if we do end up hitting that $1,400, $1,500 price target for Ethereum, I think you're going to want to take some money out. Be prepared for some of the taxes that you're going to have to pay on these profits, and just kind of leave that outside of the market, because I know nobody has ever regretted selling too early. Sorry, I take that back. Obviously, people regret selling too early. But the feeling you get when you sell a little too early versus when you sell way too late is just, there's no comparison, guys. You're going to want to take some gains, or else you're going to be kicking yourself for missing this bull run. And there's going to be time, guys. There's so much time. You have to be patient. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 to 11 months of just pure euphoria for cryptocurrency. There's going to be some dumps along the way if you want to come back in, but it's always wise, guys. You're going to want to take some profits, not get too greedy, but also leave some skin in the game, because you never know what's really going to come of this. So anyways, that's just my 2 cents, guys. I know this video is all over the place. I know I talk way too fast, but I'm just getting too excited. But yeah, future of Ethereum looks very, very good. Let me know your price predictions in the comments below, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.